What's going on, people? Welcome back to Saeed TV Match Reaction. Manchester United have drawn at home to Tottenham. Here it's ended 2-2. Game of two halves, but ultimately it just shows you where we are. We are a mid-table club. There's no point hiding it. There's no point moaning. We are where we are. You know what I'm saying to you? And that is for a reason, mate. Poor quality, mate. Lack of decision making. Everybody too greedy. Everybody wants to glory. Nobody wants to help out. Nobody's pressing. There's no urgency. It's like United players are out there just strutting around thinking the ball's going to go back in the net. What are you doing? The lack of urgency today and the lack of spirit in that second half, man. Honestly, you get what you deserve, man. In football, you get what you deserve. And that, for me, that second half was a shocking, man. Tottenham, it's training ground for Tottenham. Absolute training ground for Tottenham. United actually took the lead, funny enough, and Rasmus Højlund, unbelievable strike, absolutely perfect. One thing about Rasmus Højlund, though, he can't strike a ball. It's just that he just hasn't had many opportunities to fall to his feet, especially in the Premier League. But that strike was unbelievable. United got off to a perfect start. But then, set pieces again, man. I don't know what it is with Man United, but we are awful set pieces. Absolutely awful. 1-1 within seconds. Again, Manchester United, after, to be fair, Tottenham deserved that goal because United were very slow playing out for the back and they had a good reaction. Then Manchester United take the lead through Marcus Rashford. Højlund and Rashford, to be fair, the most positive thing in that first half was their link-up play. And I thought Højlund was linking up with Rashford quite well. And then Rashford nicely, delicately, right into the bottom corner. Vicario, no chance. And then again, United caught sleeping again. Literally, people have not even come back in the second half to their seats. And Man United concede easy. On the transition, Manchester United caught napping again. Eriksen doesn't track his runners, or Eriksen doesn't even try to even bother pressing. He was awful today. Dalot, again, doesn't come across quickly. It's just sixes and sevens. Nobody wants to do their responsibility. Nobody. Everyone just be like, you know what, you get that man. You go get him. You go and get that person. And then obviously 2-2, but that second half was just lifeless. The substitutions were awful, even though McTominay had one use in the whole game, and that was to score the goal in the end to win it for Man United. And it went over the bar, summed up his whole performance. He summed up Man United's overall second half performance. It was a game of two halves, but that just shows you where Man United are in that second half, mate. Absolutely lifeless, clueless, substitutions, game management, every single thing you want to know. Everyone wanting the glory, not enough decision makers, not enough people that want to take that responsibility, man. Everyone just hiding away. You know what I mean? And that is the reality of it. And it comes down to tactical as well, man. What was the approach? Yeah, there was a couple of decisions we got in behind, and that was the high line helping us in that moment. But what are Manchester United trying to do with Ten Hag? You can see what Tottenham they're starting. You can see what Tottenham were doing. You can see the triangles they're trying to create. You can see the identity under Ange Postecoglou. They had Pedro Porro and Udogie coming in as inverted fullbacks, right? You had Bentancur running the strings. Even Højbjerg as that kind of almost low block there, getting in behind. You could see the triangles and the manoeuvres, the tactically. You could see how Tottenham play. It's absolutely clear to see, daylight. And that's with a team that hasn't got their key men in there, Bissouma, Sarr, Maddison. They haven't got their key men, by the way, in that midfield. But yet how they manoeuvre that ball and how they progress that football, it's night and day with Man United. Man United is slow, ponderous, too many touches, everyone wanting the glory, individuals. But with Tottenham, at least, they could come away from there and say, you know what? We've kept to our style of play. Manchester United, right? You cannot be playing this counter-attacking football every single time. There has to be more substance from Man United. There has to be. We cannot come off here and thinking that is what Man United are now. Because against Wolves, you're not going to get that space. Against Villa, you may do, but then they're at home and they're difficult at home. Manchester United cannot afford to have one style of play. You cannot. I just feel like United is just predictable now. We're predictable by position. We're predictable by style of play. We are predictable in every single department. Progressing the ball, we are slow, man. Wan-Bissaka plays on the left-hand side here, and to be fair, he doesn't do badly. But again, the trial and error. It's just trial and error. You know what I mean? Like, it's just literally trial and error. And I just look at it and I'm like, yeah, we should do better in the final third. And yeah, the attackers are poor, man. Rashford today, listen. That goal will not fool me. Let me tell you something about Marcus Rashford. That goal will not fool me. I'm telling you, yeah, you had a decent link-up play, but his overall game is still gash. I'm sorry, guys. It is still garbage. It's ponderous. It's so predictable as well, man. The amount of times where he's just walking around, strutting around. And you know what? He did that to the fans today. He did that to the fans today. And that was a message because the United fans were on top of him. They were like, hurry up, man. Hurry up. What are you doing? Speed up. Like, why are you taking so long to make decisions? Why are you taking so long to do certain things? Like, what is wrong with you, bro? Like, and I feel like that just stems from him, his attitude. I thought Garnacho, again, a bit frustrating on the right side, but trying a little bit, but again, no quality. Up front, Hoyland, second half, anonymous. Bruno Fernandes, I'm sorry, again. Big game, man. Missing. Missing again in a big game. What? Seriously, people will say, oh, but he did this and he expected goals and expected assists. Shut up and watch the game with your flipping own eyes, mate. He's a horrible footballer. I'm sorry, man. He's a horrible, horrible footballer. Because you know what it is with him, yeah? You can only play with a certain style of play. He just hoofs the ball every single time. Hoof, hoof, hoof. Relax, man. You see in Bentancur, triangles, 1-2, give and go, Pedro Porro. Just relax. You're at home. We should be having control. But with him, there's no lack of control. There's anything. And that, for me, stems from like, coaching. Why is he allowed to do this? Why? Why is he allowed to do this? Seriously. But I just think for me, overall, United, man, just very, very poor. Very, very, I mean, we deserve to be where we are. And Jim Rack is probably looking at it thinking, where is, what are we doing? You know what I mean? And like I said to you, the subs were uninspiring. Yeah, there's not many options out there, but Anthony came on, with 5-10 minutes ago? Did he come on? I mean, McTominay, non-existent. Absolutely non-existent, mate. Casemiro, at least gets his goals. I know McTominay gets his goals, but Casemiro would have been a bit more bite in there. We needed a bit more bite in that midfield. We needed something in that midfield. It's just lacking a bit of everything in that midfield, man. But I don't know where we go from there, man. You're coming from there, you're thinking it's the same old. With Tottenham, at least they could come out from there thinking, yeah, not too bad. And you know what? I actually thought 10 hours was going to break that record, man. I was worried, man, because I was like, is he going to break that record? Seriously, is he going to break that record? Good to see Lisandro Martinez back. I thought that was a good welcoming. But we've got 2 weeks wait now to the next game. I just want to see some improvement into us our play, man. Is that going to come? Are we ever going to see the old Ten Hag of what he used to play football when he came into the football club? Been stale since February. Stale. Absolutely non-existent, man. You know what I mean? I'm just frustrated, man. Very, very, very frustrated with everything at the minute with United, man. Transfers, this, that, ownership, da-da-da-da. You know what I mean? Like, attackers as well, not doing their job. Everything about my United. I thought Colby did his thing today. Again, young kid as well. Again, another impressive performance from him. You know what I mean? I thought Johnny Evans did well, Varane did well, you know what I mean? But ultimately, we have still got massive, massive improvements, guys. We are where we are. We are a mid-table club, guys. Guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you soon, guys. Take care. Bye-bye. Peace.